Ever wonder what's so special about that skinny piece of land called the Gaza Strip? Yeah, it's that patch squeezed between Israel and Egypt. Well, there's way more to it than just some political stuff. This spot has got centuries of history, filled with all kinds of cultures, traditions, and stories. It's a bubbling pot of everything that makes the Middle East so fascinating. So, let's dig a bit deeper. The Gaza Strip isn't just randomly located. It's actually got a prime spot that connects continents and civilizations. Think about it. From way back in the Bronze Age, this place has been a hotspot of historical happenings. Did you know the Gaza Strip used to be a part of ancient Canaan? That's the place that included what we now know as Israel, Lebanon, and parts of Syria and Jordan. The history of all those places left their mark on Gaza, creating its one-of-a-kind identity. And here's the kicker. This region was a major trading route between Egypt and the Fertile Crescent, the birthplace of civilization. Imagine all the chit-chat, trading, and idea-swapping that went down here. This all helped shape Gaza's culture and history. Gaza's heritage is like a badge of honor. It shows how the locals have taken influences from different cultures, blended them, and still kept their own unique identity intact. And this crazy, varied heritage is still influencing their way of life today. Talk about a rich cultural mix. Fast forward to the 7th century BC, and we find the Gaza Strip under the rule of the Assyrians, the mighty empire that stretched across the ancient Near East. The Assyrians, known for their military prowess and administrative sophistication, took control of the region, introducing their own distinct culture and traditions. Under their rule, Gaza began to evolve, slowly transforming from a relatively unknown region into a bustling hub of activity. The Assyrians were eventually succeeded by the Persians, another powerful empire from the east. With their rule came new cultural influences, as the Persians brought with them their own unique traditions and customs. This was a time of change for the Gaza Strip, as it began to absorb and adapt the customs of its new rulers. Under the Persian rule, Gaza continued to blossom and grow, its strategic location making it an attractive target for expansionist empires. As the Gaza Strip evolved under the rule of these two powerful empires, it became a thriving port and trading center, a place where goods and ideas from all over the known world would converge. Merchants from as far as China and India would come to Gaza, bringing with them an array of exotic goods ranging from spices and silks to precious gems and intricate jewelry. This constant influx of cultures, peoples, and goods turned Gaza into a melting pot, a place of rich diversity and intermingling influences. The effects of this cultural confluence were evident in all aspects of life in Gaza, from its cuisine and art to its music and literature. Dishes that combined exotic spices from the East with local ingredients became staple food items. Art and architecture showcased a blend of Eastern and local styles, while music became a fusion of Eastern melodies and local rhythms. This cultural blend that made Gaza such a vibrant and dynamic place has left a lasting imprint on its cuisine, art, and music. In 332 BC, the legendary Alexander the Great besieged Gaza, marking one of his most challenging campaigns. This monumental event was a pivotal point in Gaza's rich history, setting in motion a series of cultural and architectural transformations that would forever change the region's landscape. The Hellenistic influence brought by Alexander and his formidable army seeped into the local culture, leaving an indelible imprint that has transcended generations. One can still see the vibrant reflection of this influence in the form of intricate mosaics, grand edifices, and diverse art forms that paint a vivid picture of the era. This influence was just the beginning. Over the centuries, the Gaza Strip experienced a veritable carousel of dominations by a variety of ruling powers. Each passed through its proverbial gates, each leaving their own unique imprint on the region. The Romans, with their classical ideals, the Byzantines, with their ornate aesthetics, the Islamic caliphates, with their religious fervor and architectural prowess, the Crusaders, whose influence was as transient as it was impactful, the Mamluks, with their unique fusion of cultural styles, and the Ottomans, who left a lasting, distinct footprint on the region. Each added a layer to the rich cultural tapestry that is the Gaza Strip, contributing to the historical and cultural complexity that characterizes this remarkable region. Hence, each left their mark, contributing to the rich cultural mosaic that is the Gaza Strip. In the early 20th century, following the collapse of the dominant Ottoman Empire, the region known as the Gaza Strip was transitioned from a provincial administrative division under the Ottoman Turks to the jurisdiction of the British. The British, having gained control of this territory at the end of the First World War, facilitated the establishment of administrative structures that were to define the Gaza Strip for the subsequent decades. However, in the post-World War II era, the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East began to change dramatically. The creation of the State of Israel in 1948 culminated in the Arab-Israeli War. In the aftermath of this tumultuous conflict, the Gaza Strip was seized and occupied by Egypt. The Egyptians, having consolidated their control over the region, imposed their rule and regulations over the Gaza Strip, its geopolitical dynamics completely. Moving forward to the year 1967, the world witnessed another significant event in the history of the Middle East. Known as the Six-Day War, this conflict resulted in another shift in power. The Israeli forces, in an unexpected move, captured the Gaza Strip. This event marked another significant shift in regional politics and control, with Israel emerging as the new dominant force in the region. This period of intense change and tension, marked by the frequent shifts in power and administration, had a profound impact on Gaza's cultural expression. The people of Gaza, in an effort to withstand the pressures of these changes, turned to their traditional arts. Music, art, and cuisine experienced a resurgence as they were embraced as a form of resistance against the changing political landscape. These cultural expressions served as a powerful tool in the preservation of their identity amidst the turbulence and uncertainty. In conclusion, the history of the Gaza Strip is a tale of resilience and resistance. This period of profound change and tension had a profound impact on Gaza's cultural expression, sparking a resurgence in traditional music, art, and cuisine as a form of resistance and identity preservation. In 2005, Israel unilaterally disengaged from the Gaza Strip, pulling out its troops and settlers. However, the region was far from peaceful. With the rise of the Hamas movement, the Gaza Strip became a hotbed of conflict. But even in the midst of strife, the culture of the region remained resilient, with artists, musicians, and chefs continuing to create and innovate. The present-day Gaza Strip is a place of resilience and cultural vibrancy, a territory that has been at the front lines of geopolitical struggles for centuries. Its culture is a testament to the enduring spirit of its people and their quest for self-expression and identity. To summarize, the Gaza Strip, a small but culturally rich region, has been at the crossroads of history. From its days as a major trade route in ancient Canaan, through the cultural influences of Alexander the Great, the Romans, and the Ottomans, to the modern-day cultural resilience, it has been a stage for cultural evolution and a symbol of resistance. Its story is a complex tapestry of civilizations, arts, and upheavals, a narrative that is as rich as it is vibrant. And yet, despite the hardships, it remains a place of resilience, a testament to the indomitable spirit of its people. This, in essence, is the cultural story of the Gaza Strip, a journey through time that offers a deeper understanding of this pivotal region in the Middle East.